thanks for the introduction. I'm happy to be here today and present to you Exceit. We now go the other way around. Instead of converting light to energy, what we do is converting energy to light. Namely, what we do is we develop pixel technology for the next generation of eco-friendly displays. The core technology of the next generation or future displays will be organic light-emitting diodes or LEDs, simply because it's a superior display technology. You get true black, you get vivid colors, you can build lightweight, flexible, and also transparent devices. Plus, you have a large potential to get sustainable devices, ranging from gains in the production via low power consumption to impacts in end of life. The trouble is that the adoption of OLED technology stalled beyond smartphones, so all of your smartphones have an OLED display. However, we cannot enter other markets such as TV on a significant scale because of one fundamental bottleneck, and that is the lack of efficient and stable blue pixels. If you look, for example, deeply into one of these TV devices, you find the typical 3 pixels. You find a green pixel, a red pixel, and a blue one. The red and the green, they work nicely. The red and the green, they work nicely. The blue one has troubles. Typically, they need to build it larger and thicker, and yet the pixel is not super efficient. Plus, moreover, it degrades over time, which means that the chemicals break during operation. We solve this with a completely new pixel architecture. So if you take a pixel and have a deep look at it, what you typically do is you take a bunch of organic material, you plug it in between 2 electrodes, you apply a current, and where the positive and the negative current meet, you get an excited quantum state. This excited quantum state should emit light. However, only 1/4 of these excited states actually do emit light, while 3/4 of the excited states are harmful. They cause degradation of the chemicals and then ultimately break your device. There are a couple of workarounds to solve this. However, they require more material, more complexity, and yet you don't get the energy efficiency that you could actually achieve. We solve this with a new type of pixel where we don't get these harmful triplet states in the first place, meaning we get fast radiative light emission at high efficiency, also at high luminance, and thereby expect long lifetime with our pixels. So now the question is, why can we actually do something that the rest of the industry, including big players such as Samsung and LG, have failed to do over the past 10, 20 years? The reason is that we do fundamentally different R&D. Instead of basically going in the direction we have been going in the past, we follow a holistic new approach to OLED design based on digital twins and AI materials design, and found a disruptive effect that we now want to leverage to build the next generation of displays. The OLED market for materials alone amounts to 2 billion and is continuously growing, and we expect an additional ramp up with the basically advent of efficient and stable blue pixels, and will make a market entry with 60 million, which is 5% of market share of blue emitters alone. We plan to go to market based on a strong IP, which is made up half of architecture IP, which we will license to the big players, and the other half basically specialized materials, which we will sell either via licensing models or via subcontractors. Exceit was founded by Timo, Franz, and me. We have been in the OLED community over the past 10 years, basically distributing digital twins of OLED devices, so we know the industry, we know the pain points. We are being supported on the R&D side by AI experts and the inventor of the OLED digital twins, and on the industry side by 2 key players that have been in the OLED business for several years. We are very early stage, so we just basically finished pre-seed. We have a proof of concept that demonstrates that the fundamental effect that we want to leverage actually exists. And over the next 18 to 24 months, we want to bring this technology towards market readiness. We need 2 million in total, 600K we have already secured by a non-dilutive public funding, and from there we will go with strategic partners towards commercialization. If this fits your strategy, I'm happy to be in touch. Thank you for your attention.